Sri Lanka is in a state of flux. A terror attack has taken more than 350 lives. The government has warned about this, was warned about this. It had received tip-offs well in advance from multiple sources. What did they do? They sat on the information. They played politics. The result was horrific. Loss of innocent lives, more than 350 of them. A country under the shadow of terror. Our cover story tonight is about the lapse that led to one of Sri Lanka's worst terrorist attacks. As the death toll mounts, more details are emerging from the investigation, and the more we learn, the more we are convinced that this was a colossal failure of the Lankan government. We've discussed on this show how politics and power games compromise national security. Tonight we'll tell you how the Lankan government is looking for convenient theories to explain why this attack was just waiting to happen. They're linking it to Christchurch, the shootings in 2 mosques in New Zealand last month. Colombo says that the Easter blasts were in retaliation to the Christchurch shootings. The Deputy Defence Minister of Sri Lanka said this on Tuesday. Today, the Prime Minister of New Zealand has questioned the theory. Jacinda Ardern said that they do not have any intelligence to link the 2 attacks.
Yeah, look, I have seen reports of those statements. We haven't received anything officially, nor have we received any intelligence reports that corroborate what has been said in Sri Lanka. Look, I absolutely understand though. Sri Lanka will be in the very early stages of its investigations, and so we're simply stepping back and allowing them to undertake those. But again, as I say, we have nothing to, at this stage, corroborate what is being said.
Wion is the only Indian network that is reporting this story from Sri Lanka. After the statement from New Zealand, our correspondent Siddhant Sibal quizzed the Deputy Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. This is what he told us.
So New Zealand has said that there is no link. She said there is no intelligence to prove there have been retaliatory attacks here because of the attacks which happened in New Zealand. What do you have to say on that?
Like I said, from the assessment done by our intelligence services, they believe that it was definitely a motivation, a factor for this group to conduct these bombings on Easter Sunday. This group had started off defacing Buddhist statues, but they never took it up to this magnitude. So to do this on Easter Sunday, our intelligence services assessment is that it was definitely a motivational factor.
Tonight we'll tell you why this argument holds little water. The first assertion is this: a local group could not have carried out such an attack. That is absolutely right. They definitely had support from a larger terrorist network with bases outside Sri Lanka. Look at the scale of the strike. 8 bombs going off in 3 cities, 7 suicide bombers involved. It happened almost simultaneously. The last 2 attacks came a few hours later. A local group, the National Tawheed Jamaat, has been blamed. But everyone who knows anything about this group agrees they do not have the wherewithal to pull this off on their own. The Easter bombings would have required more people and resources. Make no mistake, it's not just the 7 attackers whose pictures have been circulated now. You need backup for an operation like this. You need a bomb maker, a very good one at that, given the deadly precision of these attacks. People who handled the logistics, those who scouted the locations, those who planned the attacks. You need an entire apparatus, those who stored the explosives, those who ferried the attackers. Even the Sri Lankan authorities say that this is far from over. They believe that more terrorists could still be on the run. Now, for this level of planning, a month is nearly not enough. A terror attack in New Zealand happened in the middle of March, the Christchurch shootings, a month ago. There is no way that 8 bomb explosions could have been planned and executed in this short time in Sri Lanka. This conspiracy could be much older and deeper. Theories abound. Former Army Chief and now Minister Sharath Fonseca says that the attacks had been planned for some 7 to 8 years. It's all in the realm of conjecture, speculation. What is clear is that the government's Christchurch link is a rather weak one.